Howdy, y'all. This is a follow-up video to my Hakam Din bagpipes that I just opened up. And, well, for me, there's no surprises with it. The flapper valve works perfectly. The visuals on this set of pipe are spectacular, and the wood turning and everything like that is perfect. And the ferrules and caps and the mounts are all perfect. There's nothing wrong with all of that stuff. So I went downstairs and set them up to play. Now, you have to understand, Pakistan is a different country than well, United Kingdom or the USA or Canada, Australia, New Zealand. These are most of the countries that play the great Highland bagpipes. So, and because I've been doing this since 2000 or so, a lot of stuff I learned through experimentation and whatnot. So I couldn't wait, and this is normal for me. So I went downstairs in my room, and I tried to find a set of reeds that would work with this set of pipes, and I couldn't find a set that would work exactly the way I wanted them to work. And so I ended up putting some the old gray balance tone drone reeds, which tended to have kind of some stability issues and stuff like that. And these drone reeds are old. They're from the 2000s. So, you know, it pays to not throw stuff away sometimes. And so I couldn't wait, and took these pipes downstairs and played them. Yeah, I set them up with a Warnock. It's a middle 2000s Warnock chanter and I set it up with because I have a bunch of them some Easy Shepherd chanter reeds. Well, at first, when I first started experimenting with these tonight, and this I'm probably going to end up posting 2 videos. So I started, I could not get the pipes to tune anywhere close to the chanter. Not even close. So, because I know exactly what's going on right there off the bat, I'm like, oh, darn it, because, you know, if Cocobolo, this, that, and the other, and I was really excited about these pipes. So I fiddled around with them, put the Warnock chanter in there, and I could not get the drones to tune anywhere close to the Warnock chanter. Now, in the 2000s, from what I understand at the time, I wasn't part of the piping culture in the 2000s, really. I was just kind of like the hack piper that would go to all the Highland gatherings. Mostly it was Costa Mesa, Queen Mary, and San Diego. And I went to Ventura a couple of times, and Bakersfield. So, but I was still I had taught myself how to set up my own pipes back then, so that everything was according to the standard that judges expect to see when you're tuning pipes. And somebody else can explain all that stuff for you. if you're really curious. So, and because I know about this particular chanter that came with this set of pipes, it's pitched low. So, as soon as I figured out, I mean, it was apparent right from the start, the drones are not going to pitch anywhere close to what this Warnock chanter is. Now, this Warnock chanter, it's a pitchy chanter. I mean, high A is high A. And so I was going to use my McClellan chanter, which is the very first chanter I ever bought. But I figured, well, the McClellan, well, it should be okay. Well, here's the thing. These pipes are not Coca-Cola. That's one thing I can tell you for sure. The set is too light. Which, I mean, okay, that's fine. But I would not recommend a novice or somebody who doesn't have somebody to walk them along pick up a set of these pipes. There's one thing I can show you right off the bat. Let's see. Backwards. After playing my pipes for a while, this stain showed up on my shirt and on my hands. So I looked at my blowpipe stock and what do you know? The wood is dyed. It's actually kind of more of a greenish color, and it's probably shisham wood. This has nothing to do with the craftsmanship of the turning and everything. These are very well made pipes. I mean, they're beautiful and everything like that. They're shisham, which is apparent to me now, because as I was playing my pipes, and they got wet, they started to bleed I guess it's India ink or some kind of ink that they use to wash the pipes with to make them darker. Now, in the sunlight, these will probably look kind of greenish in color. And so I will probably, this will be a novelty set because the bores of the pipes, well, I picked these up because they're pitched for a low, the pipes are pitched for a lower pitch chanter. Nothing. I've got the top part of the base is almost bottomed out on the top, and it's very close to being bottomed out there. And the tenors don't tune with each other. And trust me, I've tried. And the drone reeds I use are, in my opinion, some of the most flexible drone reeds ever produced, as far as being adjustable and compensating for the inadequacies of a set of pipes like this. Now, this isn't anything against Hakam Din, because the pipes are awesomely made. The detail is really good. The bag is really nice. The carrying case is super nice and is very well made and everything like that. The difference is the bores on the drones are made for a different, the dimensions are for a different era on the shisham bagpipes. I'm pretty sure that's what these are because of the dye. So, and they're polished. They took a nice polish. They're not heavy. That's one thing. That's one giveaway. They're not heavy. for compared to another set of bagpipes. So this isn't a live and learn moment, because I already had this experience before, and so I'll probably post a video of how they sound in the dry room and the wet room. But as far as what I'm going to do with them after that, I don't know. I might just use those as for like trunk pipes to take along if I go out somewhere and there's a possibility that the pipes could get damaged or something like that. Well, these would be a set that would be okay if they got hurt. And actually, the bag that they came in is probably worth more than the set of pipes itself. But they're beautiful pipes. And that Warner Chandler, it's just pitched way too high for this set of drones. So it's kind of important. Now, the cool thing is, which is I kind of miss with the modern drone reeds, is I call it shuttlings, where the pipes are kind of like burbling. Before you do the full strike in, you got the air going, the pipes are going blah, 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 like this, and then blam, you hit high A. It's so cool, and it just adds to the drama, adds to the showmanship and everything like that, because it sounds kind of like an engine idling, and then bam, you nail it and you're in top fuel mode. And it's just that's from my perspective. In the Highlands, I don't know how you would describe that any differently, but so I'm not hugely disappointed or feel like I've been ripped off or deceived or anything like that, because I have two other sets of pipes that I've gotten, and I'm hoping this is the cheap set, because this is, I don't believe that it's Cocobolo because of the dye on my hands. So, and that's it. They're perfectly usable for somebody who knows what they're doing. But if for a person to go out and pick up their first set of bagpipes and have to try to figure out how to make them work or take them to an instructor, the instructor's just going to tell you right off the bat, these pipes aren't going to work for your purposes. Because if you want to join a pipe band or something like that, the pipes won't go over well unless your playing is so exceptional it goes over the top. And then if you were over the top, the pipes would be able to, these pipes would be tuned low to a chanter like this so that they actually position correctly, and they would probably have just outstanding tone and everything like that. Now, I know one person in Southern California who has started making his own reeds and stuff like that, and because of the stigma with Pakistani bagpipes, I don't know if he would consent to or even want to. I'm not asking, but I don't even think he watches my videos. But if I could get some chanter reeds that tune with this chanter, this set of pipes would, the lower pitch just carries like crazy, and the audience responds to lower pitched pipes better than they do the high pitched pipes. The high pitched pipes are kind of like the trend is, I think, going back to a little bit lower pitch now. So anyway, I played the pipes tonight for a while, and I got India ink wash on me, so I'm pretty sure these are Shisham. pipes. They're still glossy and everything like that, and the blowpipe worked perfectly. I don't know if this set of pipes will end up becoming a wall hanger or not, because they're with the easy read, they're actually fun to play because you can play forever. The only thing is the Warnock chanter, and I think the reason why I quit playing this chanter is because high A and low A are, the position of my hands on the chanter is slightly weird, and it took me about 20 minutes before I could find a comfortable position for my top hand and my bottom hand on this chanter. And I'm sure Warnock is aware of what that is, or it might be something unique or anything, but it feels like high A is out of position with low A for your grips and your burls. And it might have been an experiment or something, I don't know. But there's something different about this chanter, which is really hard for me to do clean. Well, besides the obvious, it's hard for me to do clean grips. And, what is it? Torlua. And there's just some things that are difficult on this chanter that is not difficult on other chanters, and I think it's because high A is slightly out of position on the top as compared to the bottom, and so I have to put my elbow way out to fit the A so that the A doesn't squeal or squawk. But it also could be because the chanter reed is a light chanter reed. And, I mean, if I probably played this set of pipes with that chanter for a couple weeks or so, or I would acclimate to it. But then I have my other sets of pipes that are set up correctly. So it's kind of a kerfuddle trying to figure out what I want to do with this chanter. And the chanter is, by itself, it sounds really thin and pitchy. Low A is pretty broad, but still, it's just a really pitchy chanter. Not necessarily the best choice for this set of pipes, but I never really used this chanter on any other pipes or anything like that because of the hand mismatch thing. So, and I don't know what's different about this chanter that makes it so hard to do clean grips and runs and stuff like that. There it is. So, I was pleased with the craftsmanship, and they actually have a pretty unified tone at this pitch. At, I don't know what pitch I'm at with these pipes, but the bores don't balance. I could try changing around the tenor tops to see if that would change anything, because, you know, I mean, they're tenor tops. They look the same. Doesn't matter what position they're in. And, hi kitty. This is my little cat. Oops. Kitty, kitty. Come here, silly. Meow. This little cat adopted me, and her face looks like Betty Boop with green eyes. So, come here, kitty. And she's in a happy mood. The cat's getting in a happy mood over the bagpipes. I don't know why. Come here. Kitty. Alright. So anyway, there it is. I'll probably post a video of them when I'm more relaxed, and I gotta get ready for bed, and so I can go to work tomorrow. So anyway, there's 2 videos. They're playable pipes. They're There's no doubt about that. That one-off chanter, though, they just pitched to the moon. And that and the India ink, and I got the stain on my shirt, and this is one of my favorite shirts. So, obviously it's water-soluble ink, so we'll see if it washes out. The bag is fine, everything with them, and I can use the carry bag if I decide that these pipes are going to be wall hangers, which is kind of a waste, but I've got 2 sets of primary pipes, so I don't really need to be doing this. I still got 2 more sets of project pipes. And then after that, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Have to come here, kitty. Come inside. I did everybody. Oh, you want cookies? Over here. Who see that face? Yes. She's been out attacking everybody. Meow. She's in a feisty mood for some reason. But anyway, thanks for watching. I've gotten a bunch of new subscribers, and I reached a milestone, a YouTube milestone, which is pretty cool, and which I have to thank you guys for on that. And then the second thing is I got the other milestone, because a long time ago I was monetized, and then YouTube changed its policies, and I'm $5 short of my first payout. But that was way back in 2012 or something like that, when YouTube changed its policy. I guess they didn't want to pay out money or something like that. I don't post for the money. It would be cool, but it's bagpipes. I mean, I've got a limited audience on YouTube. And so, anyway, there it is. Have a good night. I consider it a success, even though it's a failure. The tone is tenor dominant. And the bass is pretty dramatic. In the dry room, it's pretty filling. In the wet room, they're just plain out loud. So anyway, thanks for watching. Thank you for the new subscribers. Thank you for the increased watch time on my channel. And hopefully I'll be playing some music fairly soon. I've been really working on trying to improve my musical presentation, which it's more about the pipes than me. So I'm not trying to demonstrate any skill of my own or anything. I'm trying to do the best I can, but it's really more, the emphasis is on Pakistani bagpipes and oddball bagpipes. But I don't really have a lot of oddball bagpipes. They're just bagpipes that are different than what everybody else plays. So I have at least 1, 2, 3, 4 other projects left, and then I got to figure out what I'm going to do after that. Have a good night. Thanks for watching. Bye.